By now, I'm sure you've heard about man caves. I really need to get one just like that to watch the games. Number 2, St. Stephen's against Wind River in a 1A versus 2A game. First quarter, St. Stephen's wearing the black. They missed the first shot, but Cole Littleshield will score on the putback to put the Eagles on the board first, 2-0. Then they use their big man, Lorenzo Roman, all 6 feet 6 inches of him, and he can score inside. His team is up 4-0. Wind River had to scrap for their first 2 points, but it got the job done. Tyson Lone Bear will get the finish on this play, and Hoos Cougars are only down 4-2. St. Stephen's would welcome back their main scoring weapon, Jay Brown. He's been out the last 2 weeks with a concussion. Doesn't look like he missed much. Eagles up 7-2. The Cougars would answer. Jesse Brown from about NBA range, and he buries it. The boys from Pavilion only trail 7-5. Now, just because these teams are from the smaller classes, that doesn't mean they can't play defense. Roman gets the rejection, and St. Stephen's will try to take off the other way. But Lone Bear gets the steal. He takes off on a fast break, but Jay Brown will beat him to the other end of the floor to deliver his own swat. St. Stephen's would start flying on offense after that. Watch the ball movement on this run. Brandon Makeshine with the assist to Jay Brown, and the defense never had a chance. Capped off a 12-2 run. Eagles up 19-7. Wind River went back to what was working. Very long 3 balls. Jesse Brown is way behind the arc. He led his team with 22 points, but they trailed 20-10. Here come the boys in black on another fast break. Charlie Moss with a great behind-the-back pass to Makeshine. St. Stephen's was up 22-12 after the first 8 minutes. Second quarter, the Cougars will try to put something together. Roger Wagon, that's from extra long range as well. His team's back to within 7 at 22-15. They would finish a few fast break chances. This time the D will not catch up to Ward Gordon, and the sophomore has himself a freebie. It's down to a 5-point game, 24-19. It wouldn't stay that way for long. Jay Brown loses the handle coming towards the hoop, but he manages to get the ball to Makeshine for 2 of his 13 points. St. Stephen's now leads 28-19. As for Jay, he hasn't lost his touch despite being triple-teamed. He'll find a way to score again. That pushes the lead up to double digits at 32-20. He could do it all. This is just one of those what-the-heck type shots. It's not like he needed 3 more points to his total, but he got it anyway. Eagles up 35-22. This game was part of the Fremont County shootout in Nethity, and so far it was living up to its name. Jay scores again to cap off a 15-3 run, and St. Stephen's went into the break up 37-24. Third quarter, Wind River would stay after it. Lone Bear must have had ice cream on his mind because he's going to get himself a swirly. He led his team with 23 points, but they're still down 37-26. St. Stephen's was still spreading their wings. No good on the 3, but Littleshield says yes on the putback. He scored 10, and the lead was back up to 15 at 41-26. Sometimes the plays were that easy. Makeshine makes this play look like a walk in the park. Eagles now lead 43-28. The Cougars would not roll over. They put up some shots, and some of them dropped in. Gordon adds to the cause as his team was still fighting, but down 45-32. And the team had their moments. Lone Bear with a running right-hander to get the score a little bit closer at 45-34. At times, Wind River had to get 3 the old-fashioned way. Jordan Seabearing drives, gets the contact, the whistle, and the bucket. It's down to an 8-point game at 45-37. But that was as close as they get. Roman's bucket opens up a little more breathing room for the Eagles. He chipped in 15, and it's now 49-40. Then here comes Jay Brown again. He had 22 points of his own to help his Eagles fly, and they were up 53-41 going into the final 8 minutes. Fourth quarter, Wind River tried to make one last charge. Wagon is open for 3, and he'll nail it, but his team will need about 5 more because they're down 59-44. In the end, St. Stephen's was just too much. Jay Brown is at the top of the key, and he opens the door for 3. That pushes the score up to 65-50. Then give it a few seconds here. Jay will eventually grab the rebound and fire ahead to Makeshine, who's coasting the other way for the finish. Eagles will go on to win this game comfortably, 71-56.